It's definitely better than any other program out there. I like that, don't have to limit yourself. I love that I'm seeing results. I'm being held accountable, which has never happened since I graduated college. I love the workouts that you provide for me. I love having that coach.
Today we have Abby with us to share her journey and her experience with Right to Fitness. Abby has been with us for a little bit over 8 weeks, I believe. Just super stoked, proud of her journey. She's with us for many more weeks to come. So really excited. She is down about 10 pounds, which is just super exciting. Many inches. So Abby, thank you so much for hopping on and sharing your story with us. So what motivated you to start training with Right to Fitness?
So after I graduated college, wasn't cheering anymore, wasn't completely fit. And then after having two children, I just decided it was time to take care of myself and make myself feel better, whether it was just in a bathing suit or just any clothes in general. So I'm really excited to be on this journey and I feel so much better already.
Good. Had you tried anything previously in the past prior to working with us?
I did a little bit of beach body, what was it, the 21-day fix. That seemed to work well, but it was nothing. I just wasn't consistent at it. And I think too, just not having that accountability piece
Mhm.
was huge. I was never really into working out, but now I love working out. I enjoy it. I actually look forward to it every day. I would try the typical what's out there right now, but yeah, I never stuck to anything.
What would you say was missing the most? I know you had touched on accountability. Would you say it's that accountability piece?
I would definitely say accountability. It's so nice to be able to check in with you multiple times a day. And I feel like it just makes me more aware of what I'm putting into my body and how much
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
actually moving my body.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because if I don't hear from you, I'm like,
Yeah. Where
hello. So talk to me a little bit about before we got started together, kind of how are you feeling about your energy levels, your fitness levels, things like that.
I feel like my energy levels were super low throughout the day, especially I think being stressed just because of work issues or not sleeping well at night because of my dog who was just older and he just needed a lot of attention and care, plus having two small children. I needed a lot of coffee in the morning. I needed
Yeah, I remember that.
caffeine in the afternoon. Now I'm down to drinking 1 cup of coffee in the morning if I do have coffee. I feel like my energy levels are just so much higher. I am sleeping better at night as long as, just dog or child not waking me up, but I can
Yeah,
just tell I'm sleeping more soundly.
yeah, and that's, oh my gosh, so important, especially when you work full time and you have two little ones. What were your first right off the bat goals?
Definitely wanted to work out more often because, like I said, I just was never into working out.
Mhm,
So, just to be able to do that on a regular and consistent basis, just be more mindful of what I was putting into my body because I was
mhm.
definitely eating more calories than I should have been and not healthy calories. And just to feel better and have higher self esteem about how I looked in a bathing suit or just any clothes in general.
So let's talk a little bit about your progress over the last couple of weeks. I know we touched on it in the beginning with the weight loss and the inches. So just kind of talk me through just some of your wins.
Okay. So I've lost almost 10 pounds since November 4th. I've lost, I think, at least 3 inches around my waist and then an inch around my hips and my butt. I was joking with one of my coworkers the other day. She told me I looked great. And I said something about, are you checking out my butt? It's
Yeah.
getting smaller, like
Yeah,
just,
there you
teasing.
go.
My clothes fit so much better. I'm probably going to have to go clothes shopping soon, which I won't be upset about.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but yeah, just even having more energy too has been a huge plus.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how do you feel now and how has your life changed from at the time when you started with us?
I just feel more confident about how I look. I'm not coming home, and I feel like this was a bad habit of both Tommy and myself. We would come home from work, we would just sit on the couch and watch TV or just, hang out with the kids, but we weren't really moving our bodies, or I definitely was not moving my body like I should have.
Mhm.
We would be too tired and we would think, oh, I don't want to cook tonight. So we'd order something. And that was becoming really common, especially right before I started working with you. So
Mhm.
it's just really nice to come home. I cook dinner. Tommy gets home, we work out, and then we eat dinner. And I just feel like, I'm accomplishing more around the house too. It's
Mhm.
just having more energy. I'm actually cleaning more rooms and organizing and decluttering, and it just overall feels great.
Yeah, it's like a great domino effect. Once you feel
Mm.
good internally and your confidence is up and you are just seeing the results, then it just kind of trickles down into other aspects of your life, which I've definitely noticed. So what aspects of coaching would you say you have most enjoyed?
I definitely love getting that time with you, just talking to someone. You've had a lot of the same experience as me, just, with being a mom, being a working mom. I just love, like I said earlier, having the ability piece, because I think that's really probably the most important thing for me, because I know I always loved eating chocolate and I loved having my sweets. And now I know, like, I'm in so much more control of that thanks to having a coach.
It's kind of like you're not alone in this journey. And I know that we've talked several times, if you've had a craving or whatever, and we can kind of talk through the process of that. Do you have any new goals now, as we move forward?
I think I just want to continue to work out on that regular basis. I still want to, be mindful of what I'm putting into my body. Yeah, just for now, I'm sure they'll change as time goes on, but I just, especially, working out and just being more mindful of what I'm eating, I think are my two biggest right now.
Yeah, just keep really just keep on, what you're doing. You're doing such a great
Yeah.
job. So if you were able to, chat with anyone who is like, you know what, Abby, I've heard about Right to Fitness, not really sure about it. What advice or guidance would you give to them?
So I've actually been trying to get my neighbors on board, because they've done
Love it.
yeah, they've done Weight Watchers, they've done, just other little things. I said even just a little positive to that, I know you have to pay for it, but at the same time, like, I can use my HSA money to reimburse myself. I love that I'm seeing results. I'm being held accountable, which has never happened since I graduated college, once
Mhm.
cheerleading was over, and I had to be more mindful of what I was doing. So it's definitely better than any other program out there. I like that, don't have to limit yourself
Yeah.
to foods, but just be mindful.
Hmm.
And I love the workouts that you provide for me. I love having that coach. So just going to keep trying to push
Yeah,
myself.
there you go. Yeah, yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for, like I said, I know that weekends are busy with two littles. So thank you for taking the time and just share your experience, just so we can spread the awareness of Right to Fitness and all of the lives that the program is changing. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen.